La 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 la. You can do anything you want, be anything you please, see anything you want, do anything with ease. There is magic in the air, moondust everywhere. Close your eyes and you'll see, hope and never believe. You can do anything you want, be anything you please, see anything you want, do anything with ease. La 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 la.
Once upon a time, just a hop, a skip, and a jump from the Milky Way galaxy, shone the brightest star in the universe, Quasar. On this star lived a boy named Shiner. He lived in the big city named Quasaria. He lived in an apartment in a tall tower with his mom, dad, and pet Moondog. Shiner liked to do a lot of different things. When the weather was good, he was outside on a skateboard. Moondog loved to be out playing with Shiner. On those rainy days, Shiner stayed in his room to play computer games and read his comic books. Shiner would play his guitar and sing songs he had written. Shiner was feeling sad one day. His mom was very sick and had to go to the hospital. Shiner and his dad went to visit her every day. Moondog had to wait for them in their space van. One day after school, Shiner's dad told him his mom had died. Her soul had gone to live among the stars, and her love for them would stay in their hearts forever. Shiner felt very sad. He really missed his mom. Dad and Moondog were sad too. Shiner felt closest to his mom when he went to bed and lay under the quilt she had made for him. Shiner smiled when he felt his mom reach down from the stars to give him a hug. Many days went by, and Shiner still felt sad. He didn't do his favorite things anymore. Shiner had lost his happiness. One day, he decided to leave Quasar in his astral racer to find happiness again. Moondog went with him. Shiner and Moondog saw a planet with a ring around it. It looked like a neat place for an adventure. They landed and went for a walk. On this planet lived a conjurer, Professor Michael, also known as Magic Michael Likey. He was very kind and liked to help people. Magic Mike lived in a castle right under the ring. Michael had a pet dragon named Desmond. Desmond helped Professor Michael keep the castle clean. Desmond liked to cook. His favorite was chocolate-covered pizza. Professor Michael and Desmond Dragon lived in the castle with a tame lion named Forgetful. Forgetful liked to play and would forget to clean his room, but he was always ready for dinner. He also really liked chocolate-covered pizza. They lived together in peace and harmony. They shared the message of kindness to others. They loved doing magic tricks and had a show on TV and radio. They did a lot of shows for sick kids in hospitals. One day, Professor Michael was tuning his lute while Forgetful dusted the crystal ball. He looked out the castle window and saw Shiner and Moondog walking towards the castle. Professor Michael was very excited to get visitors. He didn't get many visitors because the castle was hard to see under the ring. Professor Michael, Desmond, and Forgetful ran to greet Shiner and Moondog. There was a big crash and a pile of people as they all bumped into each other. "Welcome," said Michael as he handed a gift to Shiner. "This is for you." Now, only Shiner's mom and dad had ever given him a gift. This was different, but felt okay. Shiner smiled and said a quiet thank you to Professor Michael. Michael replied with a big smile and a hearty, "You're welcome." "Would you like to go for a ride in my astral racer?" asked Shiner. "That would be great, but let's go for a ride on my magic carpet first," said Magic Mike. And they did. Higher and higher, up and up, over the clouds and into the stars. "Look, Shiner, there's your mom." Professor Michael, also known as Magic Mike, pointed to a place among the stars. Shiner saw his mum smiling and waving. Heartbeams of love flew towards them. "Is that really her?" asked Shiner. "You bet," said Michael. "Anytime you want to see your mom, just feel her in your heart and you'll see her smiling face in your head." "Slow down, Shiner, please. This is new for me." They had barely touched down before Shiner ran to his astral racer with Moondog at his heels. "I hadn't been in a racer before," said Michael. It was a tight fit for 5. With a whoosh, they were off. It was a lot faster than Professor Michael's magic carpet. Shiner slowed down a bit and said to Michael, Desmond, and Forgetful, "It's very safe. Just take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy the view out here." And that's just what they did. "That was amazing," said Magic Mike as they landed near the castle. "I'm okay now. It was something new and I was a bit nervous, but I listened to you and relaxed. Now I know I can do new things and not be afraid." Shiner chuckled when he said, "I didn't realize wizards were afraid of anything. Imagine that." Professor Michael laughed. "It's not fun to be teased about our fears. To show you my fear has gone, let's go again." And they did. As they were scooting among the stars, Professor Michael asked, "Why are you here, Shiner? What are you searching for?" Shiner looked nervous when he said, "I'm searching for happiness. I didn't have it after my mom died. I see her in the stars, I feel her in my heart, but I still miss her. I'm trying to find my happiness again. It must be out here somewhere." "Hey, wow, look at the rainbow," said Shiner. "That is very cool. I heard a story in school about a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe I can find happiness there too." "Full speed ahead! Yahoo!" exclaimed Shiner. They went faster and faster. They went farther and farther, yet they didn't seem to get to the end of the rainbow. Shiner asked, "Is this rainbow real, or is it my imagination?" Professor Michael, also known as Magic Mike, paused before answering. "The rainbow is real, Shiner, but you can't hold it or save it for another day. You just get to look at it and enjoy its beauty." As suddenly as it had appeared, it was gone. "What happened?" asked Shiner as they slowed down. "This isn't fun anymore, and it's a long way home." Michael looked at Shiner and said, "In the language of adults, you are chasing rainbows, and that isn't a good thing. You have all the happiness you need in your heart and with your friends like us. Hey, we're late and have a show to do." There was a puff of smoke, and they were gone. Shiner and Moondog were alone in the racer. "Wow, Moondog, we should fuel up and head for home. We don't want Dad to worry." Moondog hopped onto the empty seat next to Shiner. He landed on a box on the seat and barked. Shiner took the small box. "I wonder what's in here." He pulled off the lid. There, at the bottom lying on a piece of tissue paper, was a tiny gold heart. Shiner reached into the box and removed the gold heart. A phrase was engraved on the side. He pulled it closer. It read, "Happiness is within." Shiner now knew this to be true. He had his dad and Moondog, he had his mom in his heart, and all these new things. He turned the little gold heart over. On the other side was engraved a single word, believe. The single word brought a smile to Shiner's face. He knew that anything was possible with belief in himself and happiness in his heart. 2 gifts we give to ourselves.
La 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 la. You can do anything you want, be anything you please, see anything you want, do anything with ease. There is magic in the air, moon dust everywhere. Close your eyes and you'll see, open them and believe. You can do anything you want, be anything you please, see anything you want, do anything with ease.